Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Iesha Lynn, aka Naturally IE, and thanks for tuning in with me. Today we're going to get into my top 10 tips for proactively buying beauty products online. This is a little guide supposed to help you out with holiday shopping that's coming up, as well with, just round the year shopping, with coronavirus still going on. It is best to have things delivered to you if possible, and especially when it comes to buying black online. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, and you don't really know who to trust when it comes to checking out new brands. So that's what this top 10 list is all about: how to help you effectively buy products online. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel right here and check out IeshaLynn.com for more curls and travel. All right, let's jump right in. So as you guys already know, I have my little list here. So let's jump right on into number 1. If you've never personally tried the product, always remember that purchasing online is a gamble. If you've never been able to open the jar, smell it, rub it in your hands, try it, get a little bit of a feel for what this product is about to do for you, whether it's a hair product or a skincare product, just know that not every product, is gonna work for everybody. Even if someone claims to have the same skin or the same hair type as yours, just know that every purchase is a gamble, okay? Number 2. A lot of small brands do not have service teams like Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. And I'm highlighting Fenty in particular because I absolutely love their free return policies. I love if you purchase things from Fenty Beauty website, in your order, you're gonna get these like printed stickers with your name, labels ready to go for you. They make it very easy if you need to return a product because of an issue, whatever the case may be. With these smaller brands, a lot of those smaller brands do not have anything like that. The person that's making the product, advertising it, updating social media is the same person that's also shipping and packaging these products, and they're also these people are also the service team members. So give them just be patient with them. Understand that if you don't like a product that you ordered online, it might be best to repurpose that product, especially with the way that UPS or the postal service is right now. Returning a product and trying to get a refund might take a lot longer than you think, so maybe it's best to repurpose the product or give it to somebody else to see if they want to try it. Number 3. If you've never tried a brand, but the brand offers travel sizes, always do the travel sizes first. They are usually 1 or 2 ounces, so you get a good feel for the product. They're usually under $10. So you can, get 1 or 2, try it 1 or 2 times, see if the product works for you, and then go back and purchase the full size if it's something that you really, really like. Now, not many small brands do feature travel sizes, even if the brand is kind of like a larger brand, like a She Sent It. They don't have travel sizes, so they are very far and few, in between the brands that have them. But if you are able to find them, I highly recommend picking them up if you've never tried the brand before. Number 4, evaluate the company website. If you never tried the brand before, or even if you tried the brand before, I highly recommend going to their company website, not on their Instagram. I'm talking about their actual website if they have it, and just looking it over. If you've never purchased from the brand before, I recommend doing this just to make sure that the company is 100% sound. Some brands do have very, very sketchy websites, and if the website makes you feel uncomfortable, then I would definitely not recommend purchasing from that brand, because if the brand cannot take the time to hire a web developer and really make their brand a brand, then they probably aren't ready for your money, to be honest. So definitely evaluate the website is number 4. Number 5. While you're on the website, don't just go over to like the shop page and look at the products that they have. Make sure that you're looking to see if that company has an about me, a mission statement, an about us, something that, where you can read and find out who this company is. Because as my YouTube is, I really try to focus on black owned reviews. So if I'm going to a company page and I can't find a picture of the owner, that's a massive red flag for me, because I need to see who you are. I need to understand who is making these products. So I definitely recommend it for number 5. Check to see if they have an about us or an about me, about the company. If they don't, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a good, it wouldn't be a good purchase, but I would be just aware that this company isn't as transparent as other brands may be. Number 6, while we're going with these, research tips, while after you've checked the website, you've checked, their About Me page, go ahead, now is a good time to go ahead and check out their social media. See if they have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, see what they're doing socially online. This is a good place to find out other things that the company is doing. You can find out, where things are in the production of products, and I find that particularly for smaller Black-owned brands, especially for IG, a lot of brands do take the time to film, this is what we're mixing today, or this is the status of, shipments. They will update you on Instagram, and I find that it's much more likely to find, you're much more likely to find the update on Instagram than you are, or Facebook, than you are on their actual website. I find it very weird, but I guess it's just, the times that we're in. So definitely check out their Instagrams as well, and it's a good place to also figure out who the brand is marketing to. I know that's kind of like a weird thing to think about, but if a brand is, marketing to people of a certain ethnicity, or a certain hair type, or a certain texture, like the company's focus is focusing on one type of person, it's kind of easy to identify that once you figure out who they're marketing to, and that's a good way to figure out if a product is for you. For example, Topicals is a Black-owned skincare brand, and I use them. I have their Faded, and I have their like butter creams. But if you're not looking for something that's for hyperpigmentation or hydration, this brand is unfortunately not for you. This brand only makes 2 products. So if you can kind of figure out, okay, they have these products, and these products are meant to do this, do I need this? Kind of, it's a way to kind of help you save money a little bit. I know that probably was like a whole lot right now, but trust me on that. Number 7, I think we're on 7 right now. Before you buy anything new, make sure that you have your holy grail on backup. And I say that because some people, I personally just have a ton of, for example, leave-in conditioners. I just have a ton of them because I've tried a ton of different brands. But if you're somebody that buys one product and likes to finish that product before you buy something new, I highly recommend that you always just have your favorite leave-in, or your favorite whatever the product that you're going to buy, have your favorite version of that on backup, just in case you don't like what you buy. That way you're not using something that doesn't work for you. You have an alternative, and that's just a really good tip that I found, because if you only have one thing and you need to be somewhere and that one thing doesn't work for you, now you're either going to use that product that doesn't work, or you're going to run out and try to buy something else that may or may not work, and it's just a lot of stress that you don't really need, as long as you always have your holy grail backup ready to go. Number 8, use PayPal when possible. Now, a lot of like I guess you would say medium-sized brands do feature multiple different ways that you can pay, credit, debit, PayPal, all these other little ways to pay monthly, whatever it is. But some brands only have debit and credit. Now, if you've never ordered from a brand and you don't know what the shipping is like, you haven't seen anything, I would probably stay away. I would try to find brands, if you're unfamiliar, I would try to find brands that feature PayPal, just in case something happens with your order, with delivery, something that makes it so that you're not able to fully enjoy the product, you can at least get your money back. That's the one good thing about PayPal. But if you're familiar, if there's someone that you follow that has consistently been getting from a brand, they don't have PayPal, but you've never seen them have a problem, then you're probably okay. It's really just if you're brand new to a new company and you haven't really found any reviews yet, those are the brands that I'm a little bit wary of. If you can, use PayPal. Number 9, speaking of reviews, make sure that you do a little bit more research, and before you actually purchase the product, make sure you check to see if there are any reviews on it on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, whatever social media you have. Check to see if there's been any reviews on that product. Now, if you don't find reviews, that's not a bad thing. That just means that the company probably doesn't have that big of a following yet, or the product just hasn't been reviewed a lot. Maybe it's new. There are a ton of different reasons why a product may not have a review, but usually you can find, if it's not a review from another consumer, you may be able to find something on their Instagram or on their Facebook where they tell you a little bit more about the product, and you can see if there are any comments underneath from people that have tried it, see if people liked it. You gotta do a little bit of FBI research, but just to see if the product is really worth your money. And finally, number 10, this is specifically for Black owned businesses. I found, just because the way things are, a lot of smaller Black owned brands, they're not able to operate at the levels of like a Fenty Beauty or Fenty Skin, just because they don't have the funding that these larger brands do, or maybe another small white brand does. They don't have the financing, they don't have the supply chain, the same supply chains that the bigger brands do. Because of that usually results in smaller brands costing more money. Now, the trade-off with that is usually these smaller brands are using better quality ingredients, so you are able to justify it that way. But just keep in mind that a lot of the time smaller brands just cost more because they don't have these big factories to mass produce things for them. Okay, so those are my top 10 tips for buying beauty products online. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you comment down below if you have any questions or any other tips that would be helpful for other people. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out IeshaLynn.com. Until next time, guys, stay home and stay blessed. Stay safe. Check you later.